What's going on, everyone? We have another beta here for the Galaxy S25 Ultra for One UI 8.5. That's right, we have beta number 10. We have 10 betas now for the S25 Ultra on One UI 8.5. In this video, we're going to go over the new features and how to install it. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so Samsung One UI 8.5 Beta 10. Let's go ahead and go over how to install the software. We'll go over any new application updates, and we're going to go over some new features that we get. So when you first open up your device, you're going to go into the Samsung Members application. If you're not familiar with the beta, you'll go ahead and go in here. You'll see a beta banner, which is going to load up here in just a second. Go ahead and select that beta banner, and you'll go ahead and select the One UI 8.5 S25 beta. You can see we have some beta notices here. Here is beta number 10, and beta number 10 is hopefully our last beta. I think there might be one more coming. We'll go ahead and see what happens with Samsung, but this beta update ends in ZZDD. It is One UI 8.5. It goes over some bug fixes, and the big focus on this is going to be some new AI features that have brought over from the S26 series. So once you go ahead and go into here, you're going to go ahead and select check for software update. You can see that the update has been paused, and you can see that we've got the update. So let's go ahead and install this update. Once it's done, we're going to go ahead and reboot the device. Then we'll jump into the Galaxy applications, see if there's any updates for those, and then we'll jump into the new features. So let this go ahead and get installed, and we'll be right back. Okay, and as you can see, we are done installing the update. We're going to go ahead and restart the device. Once it boots up, then we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a look at the new updates for the Samsung application. So anytime that you do a software update on your device, you always want to go out and check and see if there's any new updates for your Galaxy applications. A lot of times you need to update those Galaxy applications so that you can take advantage of the new features that are coming with that software update. Okay, as you can see, the device is doing the final update. It's doing the application optimization for One UI. If you're enjoying this video, make sure to give us a thumbs up. Share the video with other Samsung Galaxy members so that they can take advantage of the One UI 8.5 beta. And let's go ahead and get logged in here. Okay, and the phone has booted up. It's still doing the update here. If we swipe down from the top, looks like it might be done. There we go, finishing system update. So you can see it is finishing here. So we'll go ahead and let that happen. While it's doing that, let's go ahead and jump into the Galaxy Store here. And let's take a look and see if we have any new updates to our Galaxy application. So you're just gonna navigate over here to menu, and then you're gonna go to updates. And then this is gonna check and see if there is any Galaxy updates, any of the Galaxy apps. So right now it doesn't show anything. Let's go ahead and just wait until it's done installing the software update. We should get a little notification here that'll tell us that the software has been updated, and then we can go ahead and jump right back into the Galaxy Store and see if there's anything new. So with this update, we are getting some new features, like I said at the beginning of the video, that have been brought over from the S26 Ultra. So let's go ahead and take a look at the first one, and that is what they call Creative Studio. So if we go ahead and go into our app drawer here, there we go, we're on beta software, notice. And we're going to go ahead and search for Creative. So I'm going to go ahead and type in here Creative, and you can see that we have this new application called Creative Studio. We're going to go ahead and open that up. And so this came with the S26 Ultra. This is very similar to the Pixel Studio on the Pixel devices. And what this is this is using AI to create different things within your Galaxy device. So you can see here we can create stickers, we can create invitations, we can create greeting cards, profile cards, and wallpapers. And then you get a whole different option of design. So we have a 3D cartoon style, we have a webtoon style, we have illustration style, and there's much more in here. So when you go in here, if you go ahead and let's go ahead and click on the type here. Let's get out of this real quick. Okay, so if you go ahead and click here on this little scribble, this is where you can go in and you can create whatever you want. Let's go ahead and click here. And this gives us the different style options that we have. So you can see we have childhood sketch, we have marker drawings, we have art nouveau, we have Instatoon, soft illustrations, webtoon, watercolor, illustration, pop art, oil painting, 3D cartoon, and sketch. So you can see you have a lot of different options here. So let's just go ahead and do one here to take a look. I'm going to go ahead and go to do a soft illustration. And then all you're going to do is you are going to type in what you want to create. So this is really cool that you just type in what you want. So if we just go ahead and click on here, and you can actually, I believe you can use the voice typing as well on here, but let's go ahead and just type something in here. So I'm going to go ahead and I want to create, what do I want to create? Let's create a blue sports car in the city. We'll just do something like this and see what AI comes back with, and let's see what they get. So we'll go ahead and click on generate there, and it's going to use AI to take that prompt that we put in there and create something. And as you can see, this is super cool. We've got a blue sports car in the city. You can do all kinds of things here. So you can actually go in and you can make changes. So you can add or change the image. So you could say what you want to change. So it says describe what you want to create. So we could do that. I'm going to go ahead and leave this. If you don't like this, you can actually swipe over and you can create something new. So this is super cool. You can download these. You can share them. If you go in here, you have a copy option, you have projects, you have settings. So let's go ahead and take a look at another one here. So that is the illustration. Let's go ahead and let's check out the create invitation. So you can create custom invitations in here for, say, a wedding, a birthday party, all kinds of different events. And so you have some options here. These are some templates or samples that you can use, or you can create your own. So if you go ahead and create invitation, let's go ahead and create a Mother's Day party invitation. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to type in Mother's Day party at 2 p.m. And we'll just start with something simple like that. You also see these little icons here. So if you click on this one, you can actually write something in here or draw something. You can also click on this one and you can add an image from your gallery. So if you wanted to add an image in there, you can do that. But let's just go ahead and hit generate and see what it comes up with for an invitation to a Mother's Day party. And there we go. So it gave us Mother's Day celebration. It put the 2 p.m. time frame. And this is really cool. So I could just add stuff in here if I wanted to. Let's just go ahead and add some drinks. And it should add some drinks or something like that into the invitation. And you can see it's thinking, and you can see it added some drinks. So it is AI. It's not going to be 100%, but super cool. Do it right on your phone. You don't have to be an artist. You don't have to, all you have to do is be able to type what you want to create and you've got this taken care of. All right, and that is Creative Studio. So super cool. You got all kinds of different artistic abilities and you can get really creative in here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next feature that we get. And this is a super cool feature that they've added. So if you've ever been watching, say, YouTube videos and you get a lot of background noise and you can't understand what the person is saying, you have this new feature. So let's go ahead and just open up YouTube here. And let me just make sure I've got my sound turned down. And let's go ahead and just pick a video here. And let's say that I can't hear, there's a lot of ambient noise in the background and I can't hear what they're saying. So if you swipe down from the top here, you have this new audio eraser option for YouTube. So you can actually click on this. We can turn this on. And once you turn this on, you have the ability within that video to reduce unwanted background noise in the audio. So you have different strengths here. As you can see, you can take all kinds of different strengths. You can see when you go to the main one, it has voice focus, so you could actually turn that on. And what that does is that's going to lower the volume of the music and any other noises to allow for the voice of the presenter to be heard. So that is really cool that you can do that right within YouTube. I really appreciate this. I've watched some videos where there's a lot of background noise. There's fans, there's kids in the background. You can actually use this to fix that. So thank you, Samsung, for bringing this over. It's super cool. Let's go ahead and let me close out this video here. And let's jump into the next feature, which is my favorite one. I have been wanting this for the Samsung Galaxy devices for a long time now. And that is the new call screen feature that they brought over from the S26. So this feature here, if you go in to your settings, so let's go ahead and jump into settings, and you'll see that little orange dot, and we have call screening now. So this lets a call assistant answer calls and ask the caller who they are and why they're calling. Pixel has been doing this for a long time. They have some of the best call screening out there for spam calls. They've got all these different features, and now Samsung is bringing this to the S25. I believe it's also coming to the S24. I just did a video on the Z Fold 7. If you click up here, you can take a look at that, and that beta 4 for that device has these same features. So this is super cool that you can do this. You can turn on auto screen call. You have language options. You have different voices you can choose from. And then if we click on more Galaxy AI features, you can see all those features that are available with Galaxy AI. So this is by far the best feature I've seen so far in the 8.5 beta for the S25 Ultra. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump back into the Galaxy Store and just see if there are any updates. And it doesn't look like we have any updates to the applications, which I may have done those in the previous video for beta 9. There may not be any new ones, but we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the applications anyway. So on beta 9, we had, for the lock screen, let's go ahead and go to that one first. We're going to go ahead and go into our settings, and we're going to go ahead and scroll down to lock screen and AOD, and we'll go to about lock screen. So this is at version 8.9.32.89. Previously, we were at 8.9.32.84. So there is an update to the One UI lock screen. Let's go ahead and take a look at One UI Home. So we'll just press and hold down, go to settings, and we'll go to about home. And previously we were on version 17.5.05.21. And you can see that we do have an update here, 17.5.05.29. All right, let's check out the next one, which we're gonna take a look is Gallery. So we'll go ahead and check out Gallery. And before the update, we were on 15.8.00.79, and we do have an update here, 15.8.00.83. So you can see that we do have a lot of updates to the Samsung applications. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the camera next. So let's go ahead and take a look at camera. And previously, before the update, we were at 16.5.02.33. Let's go ahead and scroll down here. And we do have an update to the camera, 16.3.02.35. So updates to all of those Galaxy applications. Let's go ahead and just check one more. Let's check out My Files and see if there's anything new in here. So this was previously at 15.4.07.40, and we are at 15.4.0.41. There is an update there too, so there's a lot of updates to the Samsung applications. Now, we are hoping for a May release for One UI 8.5 official. Now, I believe there might be one more beta for beta number 11, but these are super cool updates. If you have a Galaxy S25 and you're eligible for the beta, I highly suggest getting on the beta so that you can check out all these new features before they get released. If you're enjoying the video, make sure to give us a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel and always click the bell notification so you're updated when new videos get uploaded. As always, I appreciate you watching, and we'll catch you in our next video.